The real meaning of Hanukkah is the festival of lights, and that originates thousands of years ago when the Jewish people had enough oil for one night for their candelabra, and it ended up burning for 8 nights.
Was it a candelabra?
It was.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I wasn't sure if that was your design term. Throw it.
I'm Alex Kaehler.
And I'm her sister Katie, and we're at my home outside of Chicago. When my husband and I bought the house, I knew who I wanted to hire as an interior designer. Even though I didn't really have a choice, it was my sister.
When we were designing the house, we did really think about large family gatherings here. We grew up here, our parents still live here, we have a lot of family around, and so even like the most casual family gatherings are large. We talked a lot about that actually, and it was at the forefront of a lot of the decisions that we made. I think we really started with the dining room. That wallpaper was sort of like, Katie fell in love with it, I fell in love with it, and it's the central point of the house, and so we sort of built everything off of that.
Yeah. It's kind of like a jewel box. Each room kind of leads to the next, and I love how it all works together, but each room feels so different.
Yeah, and special. The Hanukkah decor can be really cheesy. It's really bright blue and silver, and I think it's just hard, and so sometimes I just lean into that. Katie always handles the baking. That is her specialty, and she is so good at it. So no one would dare try to take that responsibility over because they just would not do it as well as she does.
Okay, I think they're ready to go in the oven.
So our grandmother is still alive. We're still lucky to have her. She always placed a lot of importance on a formal table and dressing up. And that's something that Katie and I both independently really enjoy. We like getting dressed up, we like setting a pretty table. You know, all 8 nights of Hanukkah aren't necessarily formal occasions. Sometimes it's just as simple as lighting the menorah with the kids, but it is nice to have at least one special night where you have a little bit more of a formal dinner. For this year's Hanukkah table, we started with my grandmother's tablecloth, and then we went from there.
The linen on the dining room table was a gift from my grandmother. It was hers that she used to use in entertaining. And when we designed the house and she saw the dining room wallpaper, she said, "I have the perfect tablecloth for you." And so she gave it to me to use to entertain.
I want to make a dress out of it.
She can't take it. She can't take it.
Katie's china was a gift from the same grandmother, and I love the way it looks in her dining room, and so I knew that that would be a really nice compliment. And then I have really beautiful hand-embroidered napkins that were given to me from my husband's grandmother. I love that it pulled in the green from the plates and another side of our family, and so I incorporated those into the table as well.
And for flowers, we wanted, you know, some green and some blue.
Nope, Katie.
White and blue.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone kind of teams in and helps, so I'm sure my mom or dad would be in the kitchen with us prepping things, the kids running around and creating havoc.
It's chaos. Yeah. It's the best kind of chaos. I just love this time of year because it just feels cozy and familiar, and we have so many memories and traditions from childhood.
Oh, it's so cool! Yay!
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Hanukkah.
Then we all sit down, and it's loud and messy, and things don't always go as planned, but it's a good time. What Hanukkah means to me is family, togetherness, cozy vibes, chicken fingers and donuts.
Our nice beige dinner.
Only beige only.
I think a lot of our family events are focused around food and being together. Hanukkah is just another excuse to eat delicious fried things and be together. Not that we need an excuse to eat fried food, but it is meaningful in the context of the story of Hanukkah because of the miracle of the oil lasting. You fry foods in oil. And we're so lucky to have so much of our family close by that we can recreate those things. And doing it with our kids and each other, and our other sister flies in. It's special. It's nice to all be together.